Today, we are going to do a little try-on haul, rock climbing shoe edition. Last week, I ordered 3 different types of shoes, 2 sizes of each shoe. This one is the Kubo, the La Sportiva, a 39 and a 38.5. Evolv, Geshido, women's 8.5 and a women's 9. The Evolv Phantom LV, this is the women's version, so the low profile, a 9 and then an 8.5. I ordered the all in one order, and for some reason 2 of them showed up individually. The last one just showed up 10 minutes ago, and then there were 2 in this box, 2 in this box, so 4 packages. Let me just say that that's a waste. REI, I don't know what you're doing. Here is my nasty rock climbing bag with my dirty shoes. These are the Tarantulace. I've had these since 2021, which is kind of crazy. They've lasted me a really long time, but as you can see, they are unwell. You can literally see my toes when I wear them now. I started climbing down on bouldering, and that's when I started destroying my shoes because apparently I'm clumsy when I climb down. But I honestly love these shoes. These are like the perfect beginner shoes. I started climbing in 2020. I had a different pair of this exact shoe before that, and then I ended up leaving them in my car, and then my car got hot, and then this started peeling everywhere, which really sucked because I really liked that colorway. It was like a gray and red. Then I ended up getting these in 2021, and now I'm due for new shoes. I probably need something more moderate or aggressive. I am no longer climbing 1s and 2s anymore. 4s, 5s, and 6s now. Something with a little more of a point is gonna be perfect. Also, apologies, my living room is chaotic, and apparently, yeah, both of my cats have decided that these boxes are theirs now. I think I'll start with the La Sportiva. These are the Kubo climbing shoes in the Royal Love Potion colorway. These are $159. They're the most affordable out of all the shoes that I picked out. These are a moderate shoe. It's a 39. I currently wear a 38 in the Tarantulace. As they get more aggressive, they'll get more uncomfortable if you do a smaller size. My street shoe size is a 7.5. I believe is 38.5. Is that UK size? I honestly don't remember. And the Tarantulace wore a 38. My toes were kind of like a little bit like this, pushed up on the end, but you kind of need that in a beginner shoe. Otherwise, you're just gonna be like this. Like your feet are just gonna go like that and kind of bend. REI / La Sportiva recommended doing a bigger size for comfort, so that's what I did because I don't want to be uncomfortable and I'm not trying to compete. I'm not like a huge fan of like these colors together, but it's not bad. So I'm gonna try these on and see how they feel. Let me try the 38.5 first. Really wanted a shoe that had Velcro. I am tired of lacing my shoes. I'm getting lazy. I always thought the Velcro was kind of lame when I first got my climbing shoes, and that's why I got the ones that lace, because I was like, oh, like it'll like be better. No, it's not better actually. It's worse. I do not want to be lacing up my climbing shoes anymore. I'm over that. There were some reviews that said that the color comes off on your feet for the first few wears on these, which I am curious about. These feel really good. They're like comfy. The 38.5 in the Kubos, which is my exact size. They're comfy. This is kind of nice actually. A little bit more of a point here because the moderate. These are pretty comfortable. I was thinking that I was gonna have to size up even more. 38.5 is pretty good. Not bad, not bad, especially for the $159 price point. And then if you are an REI member, you do get your 10% cash back or whatever the following year. They are tight. You can kind of see my toes right here. The rubber is a little bit soft up here, which is nice, and that's probably accounting for comfort. I have seen reviews where people said that the straps do not last very long, which I'm curious about. I don't think I need to try on the 39. I think these are the size that I need. These are not in my REI that I go to. They're only available online at my REI, so I needed to order them and then try them at my house. Let me try on the next pair. Also, can someone please tell me why every time I get any sort of climbing shoes, the boxes look like they've been through it? Like literally, none of the boxes ever look like they've been like brand new. They always just look shredded every time. Like look at that. And this one too, like Come on, what? What is going on? These are Evolv, $175. It's like 15, 16 bucks more than the La Sportiva Kubo. And I got these in a women's 8.5 and a women's 9. Which is kind of crazy, but Evolv shoes apparently run really, really small. Originally, I had ordered another Evolv pair that were on clearance, and I got a really banging deal on it. It was like $75. Literally could not get my feet in them. They were a size 7.5, and yeah, it was not a good time. I was so disappointed. These are the Geshido, I do not know how to pronounce it, Evolv in the coral and white. These are pretty good looking shoes. These also were not carried at my local REI. None of these shoes that I got were, so I had to special order them. These look like they have been on a route. I think these are also moderate. All right, let's try it out. Okay, I just squished my feet into these. These are definitely less comfortable than the Kubos that I just tried on. Also, I'm not sure if this wrinkle is going to be an issue here. There's a little wrinkle here, and I'm like, if that pushes on my toe the wrong way, that could really hurt. They're really pushing on my heels too, like back here. I love the lightning detail. That's so cool. I like the colorway on these ones much better than the other, like than the Sportivas. I can feel my toes right here for sure. Overall, they're pretty comfy. I do like the straps better. They seem like they're better made and like they would last longer. This right here might get annoying. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm particular about some of this stuff. Like, is this gonna bother me because it's too high? Like, do I like it when it's like down further, or if this was softer? But these look awesome. Only thing is that this is an entire one solid piece right here. So that means that they're not going to be flexible, which might make it harder for certain things, which I am used to because that's what the Tarantulace is like, but this is going to like make it more difficult to do difficult routes. But overall, I do like these. Also, I'm so sorry for all the fuzz flying everywhere. You can just really see it right now because of the sunlight. These are a contender, but I don't know if I love them, besides the fact that like they look really cool. The right side feels tighter than the left side. These shoes are all handmade, so that makes sense that it wouldn't be like exact. It does feel like a little bit tighter. It was harder to get my foot in there. I don't think I need to try on the other size that I got. Look at me go, actually. Like, I did such a good job of picking out my proper size. These are the 9s, and I think these would just be like too big, and my toes would be like a little floppy. I need like this tightness so that like once they get broken in and stretch out, they'll be like the perfect fit then. The longer I'm wearing them, the more I like really like them. I think I just like that they look cool. On to the next pair, which is also another Evolv pair. These ones I thought looked the coolest out of all the shoes that I picked out. Also the most expensive, and they're also aggressive. So these are the Evolv Phantom LV in the black and white colorway, which is the low profile, size 9, and I think also size 8.5, just like the other Evolvs. I think these are actually aggressive, and I think the ones that I'm currently wearing, the Geshido, are moderate. It might be good to have the bigger size in case I'm a big baby about it and it hurts. These are the most expensive. They are $209. They look really cool. I mean, I just love a black and white colorway. Or lack of colorway. I don't know. Is it still considered a colorway if it's just black and white? These look aggressive AF. As you can see, these are similar to like the Kubo, where they have the two separated sections from like your heel and your toe. These look like they're going to be painful. I'm gonna try the size 9 first and see how that goes. I just squeezed my feet into these. The right one is hurting me, actually. There's just not fabric here, it's all rubber, which I don't know if I'm like a fan. And I also don't know if like a lot of aggressive shoes are like this. I think so. I did try on a couple aggressive pairs at REI, and I think that's what it was. I think the one that I tried on, or the ones that I did try on, were like the soft rubber though, so I think that's why these seem much more uncomfortable. Also, I didn't notice this, but there is like a little tabby thing, or an additional like tightening thing that I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. It's nice that it adjusts, but also I'm like, ugh, I can't even do it with one hand right now. Maybe like that. So yeah, this is not tight actually. I need to do that, and then that, and then that. But then this is gonna be really long. What are we doing? What are we doing here? What are we doing? Why? I think in theory that this is supposed to be cool and helpful and whatnot, but like also I feel like if I got this pair of shoes, I would have to cut this and then cauterize it on the end too, just because this is gonna get annoying if I have a long like tail. This is very soft actually, which is nice. The rest of it's just not soft. I'm like, now that I'm in it and my feet have just gone numb, it feels pretty good. I mean, I guess I could tuck it in like that if I was to do that. Okay. Oh my gosh, getting into these was a pain. They do look really cool though. I do like this, but honestly, maybe I don't like them as much as the evolv Geshido ones. Lightning bolt detail. I mean, these are pretty cool. They're just hurting me. My foot is at a point. I am just straight up like pointing my toes. Would consider maybe in the future, but I don't know if these are like it for me right now. I do kind of want to try the other size to see if that'll help. Let me stand in these and see how crippled I feel. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah. Look at that arch. My feet pronate in real life. They don't actually have an arch, so this feels crazy to just like have my feet permanently arched up like this. This does not feel the most comfortable, but let me just try on the bigger size and see if that like makes a difference. Can someone please tell me why these feel smaller than the other one, than the other size? Like, this is supposed to be the bigger size. These are the size 9s, and for some reason I feel like I'm fighting for my life in these. This one is way tighter. Oh my gosh, like it's squeezing the life out of my foot. And then here's another problem, is that my toe should be up in this thing here, but like look at, obviously that's my toe just being not there. That's where my toe is. This up here is not where my toe is. I believe that would be problematic. This one, however, my toe is pretty close to the top. Once again, handmade, this makes sense. Overall, this one feels much nicer. This one feels smaller. And is kind of hurting me. I do think these look really cool. I just don't think that they are the ones that I would pick. This strap situation is not that you have to do this every single time. Obviously you like get it dialed in and then it should be good to go, but like I don't know. I don't know if I'm a fan of this. So these are the 3 pairs. And out of these 3 pairs, I will probably end up going with the Kubos for many reasons. First off, the price. I do love a good deal. Second off, these are really comfortable right off the rip, actually. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And I'm also just sticking with what I know, the La Sportivas, tried and true. And also, on top of that, like the toe protection. Not that I do crazy bat hangs or like toe hooks or whatever they're called and stuff. Ultimately, I just wish it came in a different colorway. I'm not a huge fan. It doesn't look bad, but it also doesn't look good. It's just kind of whatever. But, you know, at the end of the day, these are going to be covered in chalk and like getting like thrashed anyways, so I guess that's okay. A nice easing into a moderate shoe. After a few months of these, I will probably be also getting a pair of aggressive shoes to go along with my moderate shoes and then start switching back and forth and using them for different climbs. I currently only climb indoor and I mostly do bouldering, and so I think that these shoes will be good for me. I will be wearing the 38.5 Kubo women's, so the low profile in Royal and Love Potion. I hope that this video was maybe helpful. Everybody's feet are different, which makes it difficult to find climbing shoes. Like what works for me might not work for you because we might have different climbing styles. Our feet shapes are different. Things that are gonna feel good on me aren't gonna necessarily feel good for someone else, even if they are wearing the same size. I will potentially be making an update video about how I like these shoes once I kind of get them broken in. Anyways, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.